In this video, I'm going to talk about how to make my kitchen gluten-free. During the video, I'm going to cover some of the key issues involving food preparation and how important it is to avoid cross-contamination. I'm also going to quickly cover food segregation and storage. If you happen to like the video and the content, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. This is a great resource for living a gluten-free lifestyle. Hi, I'm Mike Hines from justnogluten.com. I recently received a question from a subscriber of mine, and she was asking how she could get her kitchen gluten-free. Now, I thought that was a brilliant question, and it showed she was aware of cross-contamination and the dangers of it. Food storage and preparation is one of the key components in ensuring that the food you consume has no gluten in it. The kitchen is obviously where most food is prepared, and making it gluten-free is essential. If you live alone, and a lot of people do, you will be able to keep it gluten-free quite easily. Obviously, if you have other family members in the same household, you will need to explain to them the importance of keeping the kitchen gluten-free. Like everything in life, there will be rules to abide, and any errors that may occur could affect gluten-intolerant person's health. Since a family's health is at stake, most family members will only be too happy to oblige and comply with your new household rules. Even then, with all the precautions, mistakes can happen. So you're going to need to be watchful and alert. The first two things on the menu will be elimination and segregation. You are going to remove any gluten-containing products in your kitchen. Now, you may not like doing this, but give away all your flours, baking supplies, etc. Because from now on, all flours and baking ingredients will be gluten-free. If you are living alone, and let's face it, many people do, you have the power to eliminate every single gluten-containing product in your entire house. Now, if you have other family members living in the house with you, you will need to segregate your food from theirs. You're going to need separate containers to keep foods such as butter, jams, etc. And it would probably be a sensible idea also to use different utensils and store them in a separate place as well. Let's face it, this is going to seem like a big hassle, and yes, it is. We do need to ensure that gluten doesn't accidentally get into your diet. First thing, get a toaster just for your gluten-free bread. Now, this may put an added strain on your budget, but you cannot compromise on this. Grills and toasters and such like are always going to have remnants of food left in them. Now, you can't put a toaster in the dishwasher. Well, I've never tried, and I suggest you don't either. There's absolutely no way to toast gluten-free bread and keep it in gluten-free condition if all the other family members are using the same toaster to toast their normal bread. Because, let's face it, the crumbs from the normal bread are definitely going to end up on your gluten-free bread, and that is not what you want. Because if you eat it, you might as well be eating normal bread, because the cross-contamination will destroy any attempts at living a gluten-free lifestyle. I know this may be a nuisance to you, but do get different pots, pans, chopping boards, bread boards, etc. for your food preparation. You're probably thinking, why can't I use the same pots and pans as long as I wash them thoroughly? What we don't realize is that over a period of time, the scratches and dents in the pots and pans, because no matter how well you wash and scrub them, there will be some residue in those minuscule cracks. There's going to be gluten-containing residue, which will end up in your gluten-free food if you're using the same pots and pans to whip up your meals. The same also applies to cutting boards, bread boards, etc. Now, all this may seem a little bit troublesome and even probably a bit expensive as well, so you will have to have two sets of utensils, toasters, etc. However, once you've done all that, and you have your own items and utensils, you shouldn't have any problem with food preparation or cross-contamination. By putting in the initial effort and the expense, over time you're going to see the benefits. Do hope you enjoyed this video on keeping your kitchen gluten-free and free from cross-contamination. This video is part one of a series of videos I'm going to make on cross-contamination and gluten-free kitchens. Part two should be ready in a day or so. You might want to keep a lookout for it. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye for now.